Cracking, you guys. How you doing? It's Buenas noches. Close to 3 a.m. Of course I got school tomorrow. Anyways, I seen something on YouTube that bugged me. It really, really bugged me. The reason it bugged me was because I'm part of it. Now, I didn't get on YouTube to have beefs with anybody. I didn't get on YouTube to make money. I didn't get on YouTube to be famous. I got on YouTube with the intentions of trying to help people. I knew me being here and talking and telling some things about what I'm going through. We're gonna be able to help people in some way. Wasn't exactly sure yet. I think I got the picture now. Picture is I'm showing people you don't need to rat on anybody. You don't need to go on the other side. You don't need to fold and rank out or do any of that to change your life and be a better person and just around change your whole life. Anybody that's been watching me for a while have seen me and my life evolve in front of your eyes. I now go to college. I'm about to get my associate's degree. I've been through some medical issues. My mentality has changed. I want to say I've grown up in front of this camera. I've been more respectful of people, groups, and segments. I've learned to appreciate others and and see the other point of views of other people. I did not get on YouTube to argue with people. I did not get on YouTube to fight with people. I did not get on YouTube to entertain or be the butt of a joke. But today, I was. Now, the individual that spoke was having an interview, an informal interview with somebody. I'm not going to mention the names because then I would be going right back into what I'm talking about. My name was mentioned in an informal interview because they wanted to trigger that other person. They wanted that person to react, and he did, not realizing that he was a butt of a joke. They laughed and bullshitted and clowned, and it wasn't that one interviewer that was interviewing that other person wasn't laughing with them, but with that other person not realizing he was laughing at him. And in the same sense, he's kind of laughing at me because he sees what's happening. He sees the fight and arguing and the disrespect of each other. I didn't want to be part of that. I don't want to be part of that. Now, I'm not going to talk bad about the dude because the dude, that's what he does. That's his lane. He's doing what he does. And that's gotten to where he is nowadays. And he has a big following. Let's put it that way. And we're not talking just YouTube. He's in a very good position in life and has a lot of things going on for him. But I don't want to be the butt of anybody's joke. kind of hope he sees this, or he knows not to approach me the way he did that at youngster. Um, I won't allow it. I'm not saying I'm hurt him. I'm not gonna say disrespect him. I'm not gonna say I'm a fight with them, but I'm not gonna allow that kind of uh, disrespect when it comes to me, at least. Now, like I said, I didn't come to fight with anybody and come on YouTube and do none of this shit. And it's turned out to be a pissing contest. Who's downer? Who's done more time? Who's about that life? Who does this? Who does that? Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's all mixed in. Uh, I don't tell war stories, and I don't tell stories about prison. I don't talk about prison because, to me, that glorifies anything, everything. And I'm not trying to glorify anything. I'm trying to show people that there's a way of changing your life and still feeling confident in yourself. And it's gotten so bad, and now you got some guys looking at the individuals that are involved in this YouTube beef and secretly getting their clown on, looking at you saying, "What an idiot." Because that's what they're saying. That's what this individual was saying. He was shouting himself in his head. I could see it. Like, this dude's an idiot. These guys are idiots for doing this. All they're doing is giving me more content. And this is how this dude gets off. By thinking and looking at others like I'm smarter than you. I did it. I ain't gotta go through all this shit. Still get my name involved. And I don't want to be a part of it. Now I can't say I'm not gonna get mad and say something, get my clown on about somebody because I have a temper. I'm still learning to control my temper. You guys have watched me change my life, but you still see I got a temper. It's, but I don't want to be the butt of a joke either anymore. And I put myself in that position. Now people are gonna ask me, "Oh well, you regret beefing?" Yes, I regret beefing with every one of those guys. One of them is way past beef, and it's. I don't think anybody can blame me by me trying to protect my family from people disrespecting them. You're not gonna come to my pad, knock on my door, and think it's gonna go that way. It's not gonna happen. And essentially, that's what happened here. But it comes to that point when you get pepper sprayed. Hey, all right, you want to play that way? Okay. But I don't want to be the butt of these beefs on YouTube. I don't want to be associated with these beefs on YouTube. So I'm gonna continue doing what I do. I'm gonna continue trying to show people that there's a better way without lowering my standards to those individuals. Because I could see that they was getting clowned on. I don't want to be the guy in the other interviewee, the guy that was getting interviewed, and not see that this dude is clowning and laughing at me behind those eyes of trying to be your friend. I don't want to be that guy. It's funny, this YouTube thing, this thing is off the hook, man. It is uh, a lot more complicated than people think, and it's just I'm gonna try to do me more, like I've been lately. I've been talking more serious and trying to give you people my honest to God thoughts and feelings on how things are going without getting too personal with anybody as far as uh like Blue Devil. My last clowning on that dude was just clowning. I really ain't got no hate for the dude. I really don't. He's like a fly that's bugging when you're sleeping and you're trying to get some sleep and he keeps on landing on you. So um but as far as all the other crap, I'm just gonna try to let it lie, let it go right now. Um on site it's a little different. But as far as me expressing how I feel about these dudes on YouTube, it's done with. Um, like I said, if I'm gonna clown on, joke around with somebody, because there's a lot of YouTubers that I do not like. What they stand for, what they say, how they act. I think it's a lot of it is contradicting to. There's one particular YouTuber. I'm not gonna say his name. It's kind of fell off the radar lately because uh, something that popped up on YouTube. And in a sense, he kind of got cleared, but didn't. So, but he kind of disappeared off YouTube a little. He had called me one day and tried to tell me something, and I was, yeah, have a blessed day, Holmes. It's things like that that gets me irritated. It's things like that when you got somebody that calls you trying to tell you how to conduct yourself or what you're supposed to do or how you're supposed to be, but yet these people don't know you. They don't know what you've been through, where you've been, or what you've done, or don't know anything about you, but they feel they have the right to tell you something. And a lot of people on YouTube do that. They think because they had a little trial and tribulations in their life that that goes past anybody else's just because they're not talking about it. So if you're not talking about something, you're not, especially me, homie, I was in the whole I did this, they got me, or I went in a shoe, or I picked up another case in there, and all that good stuff. If you ain't telling them that, they just assume that you're one of those guys that just did your time and went home. I said, you can't do a prolonged period of time without some hiccups. Let's just say that, okay? And there's one particular YouTuber wanting to think that he can call and tell me something, and I basically, hey, have a blessed day, home. I got nothing to say. It's like, if you have something to say to me, say it when you see me. I'm not trying to fight with nobody, but that's the type of person I am. I'm not trying to talk over the phone with you or express to you. I don't feel the need I have to explain myself to you. As a grown man, I don't have to explain myself to anybody. Everybody thinks, because they did some time, a couple months, a year, 2 years, that they know completely how the game is run. That couldn't be furthest from the truth. We have people that 20 years down somehow got themselves in trouble. I'm not saying it's always their fault, but that's the way it is. I learned keep my mouth shut and do what I'm supposed to be doing. Shut your mouth and stay out of it. I don't I don't want to be a victim or anybody, and I'm not going to be a victim. So that was just been going through my mind lately. This is something that I seen in the video today, And it kind of disgusted me and made me feel like, dude, why am I participating in this? I know why I do it. I do it because I want to help. I don't do it because I want to be popular. I don't do it because of the money, because God knows I don't make no money doing this. If anything, I lose money because I buy my equipment. I buy my stuff. I just had to buy a damn new laptop because I blew up my league laptop playing the two of them doing this YouTube stuff. Take it for what it's worth, man. Take it for what I'm telling you. Don't try to read into it more than it is. That's another thing that people do. They take your words and twist it and make it something completely different. Take it for what I'm telling you. If you don't like my channel, do me that favor. Hit those three buttons on the side and just unsubscribe me. You're never going to hear from me again. If you do like what I'm spitting, then, tough it out with me. I'm not going to be perfect all the time. We're not going to agree all the time. And that's what I love about some of my subscribers is we all know we're all not going to agree all the time. We don't see eye to eye on everything. Have a blessed night, everybody.